Hi everyone, this is Sarah from the Vernon Area Public Library, and I'm here to tell you about a couple of our favorite books for fourth and fifth graders, like this one, The Adventurers Guild by Zach Lauren Clark and Nick Eliopoulos. Centuries ago, the day of dangers fell upon the land of Faerun, and much of the world was overtaken by terrifying, otherworldly monsters. Thanks to its impenetrable, heavily guarded wall, Freestone is one of the few cities left standing. It's said that to venture beyond the wall guarantees a most unspeakable and terrible death. So the people of Freestone, they like their wall. They like their safety, and most importantly, they like having everything and everyone in its place, which is why the annual guild culling is so important. When each citizen of Freestone turns 12, they are chosen by one of the city's 5 guilds, and once a guild chooses you, you are a member for life, whether you like it or not. Zed and Brock are best friends and they're up for this year's guild culling, and they've got high hopes for the future. Neither of them really wants to be a knight or a healer, and certainly not an adventurer, the most thankless, dangerous job of them all. Zed desperately wants to learn magic and join the ranks of the Mages Guild, where his status as the city's only half-elf might actually be an asset for once. And Brock is a handsome son of merchants, so he's pretty confident that he'll be welcomed into the ranks of the Merchants Guild just like the rest of his family. But in a surprising twist of fate, Zed, sweet, gentle Zed, is chosen by the Adventurers Guild. No one's really sure how or why, but Brock is not about to abandon his best friend and possibly get himself killed, so he joins up as well. Led by the fearsome Alabaster Frond, the guild acts as the last line of defense against the dangers, hungry, unnatural beasts from the otherworldly planes. And when the boys uncover a conspiracy that threatens all of Freestone, Zed, Brock, and their new allies, Liza, a fierce noble, and Jet, a brave dwarf, must prove their worth once and for all. Now, if you prefer books that are a bit more grounded in reality, you're going to want to check out In the Footsteps of Crazy Horse by Joseph Marshall. What I really love about this book is that it has one foot set in the present and another in the past. Jimmy McLean is a Lakota boy from the Rosebud Sioux Indian Reservation in South Dakota. He's proud of his Lakota heritage, but because of his name and his blonde hair, you see his dad's dad was part white, he stands out from the other kids on the res. In fact, he's bullied all the time at school for not looking Indian enough. But it's not his fault, as his mom puts it, that his Lakota parts are all hidden on the inside and his one small white part is on the outside. Jimmy's strategy for dealing with bullies has always been anger and avoidance, and neither has really been working that great. Luckily, summer's right around the corner, and he'll be able to spend his time doing his favorite thing with his favorite person, riding horses with his grandfather, Niles High Eagle. But Grandpa Niles has decided to change things up a little bit. This summer, he and Jimmy are going on a summer-long road trip. Grandpa Niles calls this a vision journey. Jimmy calls it a chance to get off of the res for a little bit. So why the road trip? Grandpa Niles wants to follow in the footsteps of another Lakota man, Tasunke Witko, better known as Crazy Horse. Crazy Horse was a legendary warrior from the 1800s, and his bravery and prowess in battle were well known by Lakotas and white men alike. He rode into battle with a single hawk feather in his hair, a rock behind his ear, and a lightning bolt painted on his face. He was a freedom fighter, taking up arms against American settlers who were stealing his people's land and working to save the traditional way of life for the Lakota people. And like Jimmy, Crazy Horse was also teased as a boy because of his light hair and skin. But how did Crazy Horse transform from a shy, lonely boy into a legend? Follow Jimmy and Grandpa Niles as they travel across South Dakota, Nebraska, Wyoming, and Montana to learn all about Crazy Horse's incredible life and, as Jimmy finds, learn a little bit about himself as well. So those are just a couple of the books for fourth and fifth graders this month. To get a little bit more information about these books, like how to put them on hold for curbside pickup or how to download them on your smart device, give us a call or go to our website at vapld.info. And for other great recommendations for kiddos of all ages, head to our guide's website, below. Thanks, and we'll see you soon.